There's some salted butter up in there. Good fat. Get that good. Oh, you know what? I should use the coconut oil. Shit. Shoot. Oh, excuse my language. My mouth is just, I just got a potty mouth, don't I? These beautiful things that I got. This beautiful thing that I got. Sharp knife, boy. This is what we do. I'm gonna grilled cheese and look. Whip up some pasta. There we go. There we go. All right. Put that right there. I'm going to get dirty. And we did to get dirty. The beautiful thing that I got. Hey, oh. Damn, boy, they trying to make them stupid, boy. Well, I could heat you up. Oh, cut right through it like a hot butter knife. Because nothing. They just want this new world. Like this is gonna be the quintessential. It ain't gonna never happen, but hey, I can dig it. God dog, man. Oh man. Dumb fucks. You don't know nothing. Oh shit. Oh. You can show them the impossible, but when the possible is in front of them, they can't even accept it. Ain't that something? I like this. This is beautiful. You offer them, you give them things, but they're so stupid. Like dumb ass Queen Elizabeth I. 1515, after they started murdering the indigenous people, the original people of that land, with her lead and all them chemicals and perfumes, her stinky bath water, and just showing you how nasty y'all are. You couldn't even manage what you took over. Even with the melanated people still there trying to get rid of her, thwarting it. No, it was people betraying us, betraying themselves. People don't know nothing. They just like this fake little world of history. And then the monkeys that think they can attribute it to some kind of truth. This is some funny, funny stuff, man. Damn. You can't make this level of stupidity up. I ain't want to be accepted as divinity. Monkeys that still don't know how to wipe their behind. Man, you got to be kidding me. Man. Oh man. All right, let's get this cracking. We gotta get some of this stuff over here. Let's get it measured up. Get the other side cut off. Carbonation, baby, carbonation. Okay. All right, let's cut this. Let's get this cut first. Okay, let's get this cut. Get that up there as it should be. We gotta get a couple more of these 2x2s. We gotta change them out. These ones right here is just, no good. I need you over here in the wood. I need that too. Make some room. We got the brand new gas charged up. Okay, cool. These are cooler. That thing was burning up. God dog, man, that thing was hot. Woo! Okay, let's try that. Okay. Man, this thing is cluttered, man. Down there. Oh. You gotta drill them holes too today. Okay. Put that right there. Just fall off the side. Put that right there. Okay, got the caulking. We need that. We'll go down over here. All right. All right. Screws. Another one of those. Yeah, I do. Let's get that off. I don't know if I should use that one. All right. Oh, man. Oh, this is, they didn't soak it. They didn't bleach soak it. They didn't do nothing. This is crap. So I'm going to use it though. Let me get this as well. Oh, let's blow that shit up. That's too much garbage. Hey. We'll get it out of the rest of it. That's crazy. I need some of that foot seal for the door. Gotta get another brush. Okay. Shit. Okay. What we're gonna use, that's done. This is 60 grit. Yeah, we'll use this one. We got, yeah, we'll use that too next. All right. Ooh, the plane is hot. God, dog, man. We got a little more in there. Jesus, man, that's crazy. That is crazy, crazy hot. Jeez. You gotta be kidding me, man. Holy Toledo. Oh, I'm not complaining. Even though they ain't messing with the air. Let's see if we can get this. That's hot. Damn. Oh, there we go. It's right up at that angle. Right angle. Oh, that angle's perfect. Oh. Get you measured right. There we go. No, that's good. Okay, I don't understand. That's perfect. All right, let's get the hole drilled and get this thing mounted. All right. Let's make sure we keep it lined up. I don't need that. All right. Yeah. I'll line up. Let's get this out. All right. Okay. Holy Toledo, man. It's hot. It wasn't even supposed to be this hot today. God damn. This is bad. Holy shit. I had to put the phone in the freezer just to charge it. That's crazy. Damn. I think we got company. Well, we always had company, but you know, funny, muddy monkeys, little idiots. Boy, my hands like gators, boy. These are hands you don't want to get smacked with right here. Somebody said use the shorter of the. Let me see. Where's it at? I don't think that'll be. Well, that might be. You know what? I'm wrong with that because this one is just a little. Let me see. Oh, it's just a little too damn long, man. I'm gonna run this one and then I'll go to the shorter. Yeah. Jesus. This is that Planet of the Apes hot, boy. Planet of the damn Apes hot. Did the sun kiss it? Kiss it, son. Kiss it, motherfucker. Idiots. I think the younger people are, the dumber they're making them. Sadly. Oh, that's good. Damn, that's tight. Let me see if this will go. Yeah. All right, good. Let's go ahead and tighten these up. I got a couple of them over here. How many I got over here? Oh, it's not enough over here. Okay. We got uno, dos, tres, four. No, it's not. Oh, no, that's too slow. Yeah. We'll just drop. We'll run these out. Hey, Fly. How you doing? Shoot, fly, don't bother me. Shoot, fly, don't bother me. I'm a master. I don't have no damn master. Why you gotta be on my nose, Spider? Huh? Hey, I can't see you. I told you I see everything. Let's not say nothing. Good enough. My master's got to hear somebody say something. I'm gonna run the long ones over here. One of the. Let's keep it like that. We got two, but let's see this stuff. Now they're going to pick some up. Squirt in there. Shit, there's glue in here. Right. Get your ass in there. One should jump off, boy. I really do. They better be well trained. It's gonna matter. All right, we're good. We tapped in. Oh yeah, that's good. We gotta sand that. It's a little twisted piece of wood. This one is a little twisted too. I'm gonna have to reset that. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take that shit out and reset it. I can't do it. Even though it looks alright, I can't do it like that. I'm straight, but that damn wood just twisted, bro. Why the hell is it twisted like that? Oh, that glue was holding good. Damn, that glue holding good. That's better. See if we can get it right there. Let's make another hole, then we'll come back. Put some glue on there. Straight, boy. Straight, boy. Straight, boy. Straight, boy. Damn it. No. Motherfucker. Good ass women, I used to know. There we go. Let's get that in there with some glue. Shit is hot than a motherfucker. God, child. Woo, child. Oh, this is hot. Boy, get in there, boy. Good torque. Let's see if we can get this one, drive it right beside it, even though it's off a little bit. Ain't gonna kill it. Ain't gonna hurt it. Hell yeah. Right in there. A lot better. Still gotta shave it down a little bit. That's a lot better. And that glue held on pretty good, boy. All right, we gotta get that crossover. Get those two sides up. I'm gonna have to bring this over this way. I'm choking fast, boy. All right, we gotta get that on. Then we gotta build the frame out. Connection joint, it's gotta be at the very end. Roger that. Let's see if we can get this figured out. Let's get this on drilled on first. All right. All right. Let's get this bad boy. Oh, boy, that thing's tight, boy. God dog, man. We just sure can't afford to be drilling through the thing on this thing. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Let's get it started right at mark right here. And then we'll tighten it up. And if you don't get your butt off of it, I swear for God, trying to come and bite me, man. It's gonna be a problem, boy. Okay. let's get that shit, man. So make sure this thing's still on. You can't get another world, man. So damn stupid. Because it's hot. Let me turn up this boiled chicken. Hell yeah. Oh man, with the butter. Yes, Lord. Let's get that. Turn that up a little bit. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna knock that out. Get 2 of those up and then get them situated. I gotta pull it over this way though. Let's go ahead and lock this on. Get it locked in. Whew. I need to let the glue. I'm not letting the glue sit up for a minute. I'm just slapping it up. But it's the heat. This thing is strong. See, I had to knock that up just to get it off, man. It's crazy, right? It's crazy strong. I like it, man. It's good wood glue. At least the quality is still good. Ain't as good as it was, 40 years or 30 years ago, but it's good. Ah. No. What the fuck? I know I should have my gloves on, right? Piece of Brickz, right? So my peoples ain't swinging through here. The wood, hey, look, the wood is supposed to be good, right? But this one came from this one. This one was curved a little bit. I just said the heck with it yesterday, man. I don't care about having that little curve, man. I just attempting to find a perfectly straight is just almost impossible with the quality of wood they have. That I bought this wood right here. I got at Benson. Now the other one that I got over at Lowe's, that you see, that's good stuff. You know what I mean? These I bought a month ago, almost a month ago. I got 2 of them. Poor quality, man. It's poor quality. And when you look at it, when you get the stack, right? It's they got zipped. They got what you call it with the the little machine that's But when you bust it open, it spreads out, and then you realize that 2 or 3 of them are curved. It's like I'm gonna tell them too when I go. I always tell them. I'm like, what quality? You're selling crap. You don't have the right size. I tell them all the time. You're selling crap. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get it at Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm not gonna sit there where I can pick it up separately, single. I like to get it for like a little less price that it is for a stack of 8, or you know what I'm saying, or even 10 or 6. But it's always when you bust it open, you know what I'm saying, you see the crap, man. But I can still use it as wood. When I treat it, it'll be even that much stronger. But it's curved. Look at this. Literally, it starts to curve right about here. That one right there, same thing. It's the same thing. Same 2 I cut in half. Well, I mean, it was 2 in that stack that was curved. All right, that's what I mean. And even though I cut off the end that was curved even more, it still has this little curve. I'm gonna use that to put the top up. I gotta cut it down. If I got this on the wrong side, I gotta cut it down. I think a millimeter or so. Just gonna take the jig, cut it off, and sand it, and get the other side up on this one. Okay. Oh boy. And I made it where it'd be a little less than when I put the plywood up, right? For the roof, the decking. I wanted to go straight across, right? All right. And if not, I wanted to be side by side because it go two up when I start getting the center what you call it on. And I wanted to drop it a little bit because I don't want to be walking in like I'm walking in some Victorian age, fake Victorian, but some you know, Tartarian ceiling way up here, and you know, it's already high enough, all right, but it's good enough where I want it, you know. So let me find one that's decent enough to throw up top. That carbonation. Okay, let me see which one of these I can throw up there. I might have to go down here and pick up another one or two or something like that. I know for these two, I'm gonna have to get really good ones. I can't be sitting here playing with something that's weak. Now this, I'm not gonna use this. This has that line right there. It probably goes down halfway or to the center, but it doesn't go all the way through, right? This is already compromised. So I've got to use this for cross members. It's compromised. You don't want to, you know, some like, oh, you can use it. No. You put that up there. Oh, you can see where it's going through. See the line right there? See the line over here? That's compromised. But I could use some of it for cross bracing. Another, it's going to throw it away. What a waste, right? It's pathetic. So we're going to leave it over here. I got the thing measured out. I'm going to cut that out, get it on the kick plate, get that locked out. I already put the door in. It looks fabulous. So I can get the hinge in. I'm going to drill the holes. So we got enough time. I started a little, it took a long time I had to put, like I said, I had to put the phone in the freezer to get, you know. Let me go get a couple more decent ones. We got plenty. I know one thing, I ain't buying them from Benson no more. Okay, how I look. It's just crazy. Well, I got one of them stacks from Lowe's out there. Nah, bro, we gotta get a brick, man. We ain't gonna do that with medicine, bro. I dig it. That's why I threw it over there. All right, I'll get a brick. I'll go back there and get a brick. Let me use this one. This is good. All right, here's a good one. I'm not using none of that. Man, that's no good. This one's cracked. I'm gonna have to pick up a few more of these. We got a this one here. I'm gonna have to pick up like 2 more stacks, I think. And let's see if this is any good. Oh man, that thing. What the hell? Oh man. All right, I'll use that for some wraps and stuff. I'm using that. This one's splintered. Can I use it though? No. Can't use that either. And you know what? I'm just going to grab one of these. Just one. This means let me see. Oh shit. My God. Really does good. Yeah, hopefully I'll do it. There we go. This one got some. Oh yeah, this is gonna do it right here. That one I can't. I'll use that for. I'll put this up top. This one definitely for the bed. Okay. Shit. All right, that's pretty straight. This one go up top. That's gonna go for the bed. Maybe I should put that up top. Not you. You garbage. All right, let's put this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put you up. Yeah, get you measured, get everything cut, and y'all go for the bed. All right. Good place. You know what? Let me turn this chicken off. I'm boiling some chicken, guys. Oh, that looks good. With butter? Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Make some pasta, quinoa. Kiowa, man. That's perfect. All right. Let that rest for about half hour or so. Yeah, that's good. Is it too hot? You still on? You still good? All right, cool. It must be throttling or something. I don't know. That's all you know how to do. Yeah. We don't want to make good wood. Yeah, the little monkeys. Little monkeys. All right, let's get this up here, get it measured, and get everything cut. The fit. I might use this one. Oh yeah, I might use that one. Like I said, that's why I put it up there. Let's go ahead and put this down here for the bed. We don't need you. Oh, I gotta move this stuff. I move some of this stuff, guys. Okay, just get it out the way because I'm gonna walk back and forth screwing this in. Need that. You can stay right there. We don't need you. Might be able to use a couple of you clamps because the other one is crazy. All right. All right. All right. Damn, should I move you? I'm gonna need a jig probably. Okay, let's put you right here. All right. Okay. Oh, what the fuck be going through motherfuckers' heads, boy? Clear that motherfucker out. Damn sure ain't the one. Look at this right here, y'all. See this right here? See this? Look at that. Look at that. That's perfect. But we got to cut off a motherfucking millimeter. A little more, maybe a little less than a millimeter, and sand it straight. All right, let's go this way. A little pressure on this. Right about there. Yeah, went up a little bit. That's all right. It's not straight as fuck. Yeah, I'm not just a historian. You know, I literally, you know, even from the military, I come directly from the goddamn streets, like for real, not the make-believe shit, not the new fucking dumb shit, the real shit. When I tell y'all they got frequencies and shit in the air that make people act up, I'm not playing. I mean, I can sense it, but yeah, you know, we gotta hold ourselves right. You know what I'm saying? I had to even check my cousin, man. My cousin was bugging the fuck out. I was like, "What's going on with you, bro?" You know, he wasn't making no sense whatsoever. And the sister down Cal was like, "Yo, you need to come." I'm like, "I ain't coming nowhere. You probably whoop his ass." Well, not really, but he's big as fuck. But yeah, I don't care. Get it. Y'all got. You got. If I tell you something, listen. You ain't got to hold on to it. But if you feel different, you feel some kind of way, think about it and check it. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm different don't mean that I'm kind of like you and challenge. No, that's not what the fuck it is. I'm different means exactly what the fuck it says. I'm literally very fucking different. It's not a fucking game. Waste my fucking time. I don't give a fuck. And I'm dead serious. And I mean it. For those who have a hard time comprehending. In the worst way. Trust me. All right, let's get that. So light little bit of glue and get that screwed in. And then we'll take it from there. All right. Excuse my language. Hey, we grown fucking peoples up in here, right? Yeah. Whatever the fuck grown mean. I hate that term. But yeah. Because I don't see any grown and shit. I just see a lot of, you know what I'm saying? My mama tried to kill me, and I ain't got no mammy and daddy issues and shit. What the fuck that's all about? All right. And anybody that's done something, it'd be stupid to sit there mentioning it on live. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I got some goofy ass attorney, right? My been practicing law for 20 years, so I'm talking about, oh, we mean to come record 3 or more. I said, you know what? Go make your money. I used to sit there and get drunk in New York, Soundview, and in the Bronx and Manhattan with a whole bunch of attorneys laughing about the motherfucker that they about to represent and fight against on both sides. Like, it's just how stupid, especially these nigga attorneys. They're the most pathetic. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he really thought I was supposed to just accept him. Yeah, and you didn't learn shit in law school. You had to go up in there, get in a lot. You had to go search verse who and whoever, go talk to people and find out. I'm so tired of these worthless motherfuckers. They are so stupid. That's why I can't wait for things to get where they need to be. I'm not playing. I'm not some attorney snooting, putting some white lines and drinking syrup on the weekend, you know, a little dab of meth, you know, freaking out because they managed it for about 5 years, but it's going to get them. You know, I know exactly what the majority of them do. Looking like bums. You know? So I don't play that. And I know what to say to their ass, you know? And I'm not here to share all that. But the reality is, a lot of people are stupid. They don't know the first thing about nothing. They play into the hands of these idiots. That's the reason why America's so effed up. You got corrupt ass so-called cops and some that think they know everything. It's just messed up all the way around. I'm supposed to tolerate that shit? Man, motherfuckers, y'all bugging. I'm not here to tolerate none of that shit. Stealing organs and people's children and shit. Little punk ass motherfuckers hiding behind a costume. And the rest of y'all can't even. I don't even get that. And then you got these new age feds think they all hot hitting and this, that, and the other. And shit. I've been studying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu since I was a kid. And still get your head taken off. I witnessed it 5 times. Shit. Punch like pussy. Been hit by a few of them, so I know what I'm talking about. Why you hitting hard? You serious? Hell yeah, I'm serious. Fucking you hit hard too, and they can't even match. I'm like, oh man, what you want to go to the ground and tussle and roll around and shit? Which is no fucking problem. I prefer that anyway. Pussy ass motherfuckers. We created. They say, because see, people don't know where karate comes from. It comes from the original Han. They don't come from these new age Chinese. That's stolen. We taught them. Just like karate do with the Anu people, handed out by the Hatap people. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, yeah, I know y'all go to Hoist Gracie's grandpa, right? He's not the motherfucker that crazy. That's Hapkido Judo. That's all it is. And these new age motherfuckers think they badasses until they get punched by a motherfucker. See, y'all think all them people in the UFC, they were overtraining, they had to be beat up and everything else. All of them are the best punchers. Trust me. I've met some of the best punchers. There ain't that many. There's some good ones here still, but gratefully, being trained in Philly and this, that, and other. But other than that, no, man. Everybody got in their head until they get hit back. And then when they get hit and they realize, oh shit, they're in the jam, ain't my fucking problem. Ain't my goddamn problem. Fuck around and find out. I want to see people elevate, ascend. But you know, ADHD is a real fucking thing. So it's pussification. You either better better yourself or fucking mind your manners. I told Sue, when we hook up, she gonna learn how to grapple, goddammit. She gonna learn. She gonna learn. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna get them old bones and everything. Well, she ain't old, y'all. I mean, you know, I don't believe in that old shit, but old bone, we're gonna get them shits right. We're gonna get them very right. God damn it. I'll start that shit. There we go. Say. Yeah, she gonna learn. I had messaged on Instagram, a couple of my people from the Reds. That guy in the shooting video, the hat, he look Mexican. He's I think he's mixed Navajo and Mexican. Yeah, that's my boy, Mario. These guys met him. I think they all did. Yeah, I don't know how many all over here, but he about 3 years ago, he was at Dollar Tree grabbing some things. You know, he's got a baby girl, his old lady now. He works over there at the restaurant we like to go to. This guy's meth head that's always messing with him. I used to pick him up and drop him off over at the house where his girl would be at, but dude used to come through there all the time. And Mario wanted to drop him and everything, but Mario's a cool dude. He just wanted to stay away. He don't want no record and all, and we shoot a lot. Well, in the Dollar Tree, this goofy ass wannabe Mexican Navajo mom came messing with him, and he pulled out a knife. Meth head. Mario popped 2 on his ass. That's why I say when we train, you gotta train. You gotta know what you're doing. I showed them how to back off because you got people with the the 10, 12 foot and all that stuff. Now you can catch somebody if you know what you're doing. And that stuff's real though. But you can catch him. And it worked. He dropped his ass in there. That's my boy. He paid attention. He listened. There's always motherfuckers outside to listen. Niggas got complex. Think they know every goddamn thing. Don't know shit. And he's good with it too. I was surprised. Everybody was like, God damn, Red. I was like, hey man, look, he had to do what he had to do. The dude was trying to stab him, man. You know what I'm saying? And the dude got exactly, he lived. He knew where to shoot him at. You got these police officers, right? Y'all know how many times they shoot a year? Give it a qualification. And then you wonder, and no, it's a reality, you get people on PCP, serve and all that. A lot of times when you hit a person, you don't want a full metal jacket. You want a hollow point so it don't go through and it hits somebody else. You hit them 7, 8, 9 times, but their adrenaline is up. Sometimes they think they can overcome it and still get you. They'll keep coming. You gotta. I mean, if you know how to hit them where you can drop them. I know, that some of these goofy ass presidents, whatever you want to call them, shoot them in the knee. Shoot them. No, man, no. But it'll work sometimes, depending on the individual. You know what I mean? I should know. That's all I'm gonna say. I should know. That is. Trust me. Now trust yourself to know. Okay. Like what? Shit. Yeah, man. I know, man. I know it is what it is, but I say what I say based on facts. I don't make shit up. I don't need to. Stayed and got with Hollywood and all that dumb shit. I could have became a sheriff and all that dumb shit. Come on now. Fucking. There we go. Trust me. Oh, don't. Trust yourself. Okay. So the world is going to, how y'all say this is going to hell in the handbag? Shit, it already went there. But the thing is, y'all don't have to go there with it. Remember that. Or don't. Remember it or don't. It's up to you. Oh, yeah. That's good. No, nobody pissing my Cheerios. Y'all really think I'm like y'all, don't you? I don't know what to tell you. That's what you think. Make you feel comfortable, whatever. Yeah. Why would you say that? Oh man, please. Every day I look at the dumb shit these monkeys are doing. They don't even know how to handle the world they're in. His mainstay is destruction and lewdness and everything else you can think of. But just the dumbest son of bitches I've ever seen in existence. Y'all think y'all know? Man, y'all have no clue. All right, you know what? Should I use it? No, let me use it. Stay over here. And let's get. We'll see. We'll see what we got. All right. Motherfucker. Shit, I'm a fucking grown ass man. Shit. Yeah, I ain't know the damn thing, fella. All right. Okay, this is gonna be a mother sucker, boy. All right. This is gonna be something, y'all. Yo, for real, for real. This is gonna be something. Oh man, this is gonna be something. Now when I get it, it's gonna be up. This is gonna be a mother sucker, bro. When I get it mounted, I still may have to remove some because I was looking at that. All right. All right. I still want my truck when I go by. I don't want it to hit the front. I gotta sand a couple of these before I get them on there because they're a little crooked. All right. Get it matched up real good. I'm not done with that. I just want to get it to a certain point. Okay. I know y'all like, well, how you gonna do it? Right now. And the weight's gonna bring it. So we gotta sand it a little bit. Just a little bit. Because everything here is on an angle. One way or the other. No, that's actually good. Right, that's pretty good. It's high, right? Good. Not too high. All right, let me grab the level. Don't drink this much carbon water unless you're drinking a ton of soda every damn day. Shit. But I'm not the person you want to get angry. That's all I got to say, man. So I'm going to have to bring this down just a little bit, but this is kind of one of, if you look at everything, it's kind of one of, it's not completely flat, but so that's what we need it right at. So we're going to hit this right here and a little bit right here. All right. And then we'll do the other ones as we get to it. So I'm just going to grind it. Well, not grind it, but sand it. All right. Let's go here first. Even though I like the way they're at, we're going to get it. God damn it. I still got kung fu feet for sure. All right, that's right where we went at. So let's go ahead and get rid of the little rounding part. I'm gonna change this out. Actually, I don't need to. It's pretty good. But we're kind of get a little bulge right there in the middle. We're gonna get rid of that. Hell yeah. All right, let's get rid of that. Now, I might do this tomorrow morning, but I want to get them all fitted right because I got to build. The horse is too small. But what I want to do is I'm going to build, I'm just going to build this little thing that I can sit them all on, going from here and here. And that way to sit them up there and I can get the first screw in and then worry about the bolts. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the mesh to go on the side to put the little, when it's penny nails, you know, to keep it real sturdy. But once I get the end pieces up, I'm going to connect this right to it. I got to tie it in. So I'm going to get all these lined up, get them right where they need to be. And look, what I'm on right here. So you see me, right? It looks like it's straight. Now, actually, from this being the right side, not being the left side, I'm on an angle like this. Literally. That's why I had to put some on the left side when we laid that down. All right. So I'm literally about can't like that. I can't. So I'm gonna have to build it regardless of the can't, and then cut off whatever I need to get it to the right, or dig a little hole and make sure that this side's down where it's level. Because this right here is actually when I put it inside, it's level. All right. So I know you want to see me do it, right? So we'll get it charged up, and early in the AM, we'll go ahead and do it. And then once I get it mounted, all right. Right now I'm just going to get it all measured up because I can't go no further here because this needs to see. This is going to be where the bedding's at, right? Well, I can sit up in there and everything like that. Okay, this is where it's going to be at, literally. All right. I know it's hard for you to see it, but if I was sitting down like Indian style, I'd be right in there. Okay. And I got it right where I need it at, where the strength is going to be at, right where I need it at. It's perfect. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to finish out, line those out. So in the AM, I'll have the strap up around the side. I'll have it tightened in. It's not going to hurt it. I'll leave it like that. So I can go ahead and we get the first one up. All right. We can even do each one separately and then level it and get it lined up because we got to put a 2x4 on the very front. And what will happen is instead of me wasting a lot of wood building that, we'll put that on to give it extra strength. It'll be 4 screws over here and it'll be about 6 over here. All right. And then this 2x6 right here, 2x10 actually, 2x10. We're going to cut out a long anchor. It's going to go right here to here. I got to make sure it fits absolutely perfect. I need to get some cold water, guys. Hold on. Whew. Oh yeah, it's good. Take a little breather for a hot second and get right back on it. I'm gonna have all those ready. So in the AM, I can go ahead and get, oh man, I can go ahead and get it right where it needs to be at. Is this still on? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Need some cold water. I definitely got my dose of vitamin D today. I should have went and walked for about 45 minutes, but I'm moving around. That's enough. So what's going on? Cal Marvin, Thom, I guess everybody's just passing through. I know it's Saturday, so everybody wants to get their party and all that, whatever, you know. I wouldn't expect nothing less. You know what I'm saying? Who's the three in here? I can't even tell who it is. I might have to pull up my tablet just to see. Oh, dude, that is pretty awesome. I haven't seen one of you in a long time. Just don't come over here and sting me. You cool? Oh, yeah. So I got roughly about very inspiring. I got to do the same with my Trello. Yo, that's what's up, man. Hey, I never built one of these, bro. That's why it's DIY. I just, you know, I studied for about, when I was in Page, I had a friend who built one on the res. He had divorced his wife. She was drunk and very abusive to him. He was a good Navajo guy. He was half Navajo and he's half Navajo and Jamaican. Oh yeah, they exist. Trust me. And he looked more, it was hard to see that he was Jamaican, but you could tell by the grade of his hair, it was real thick. Like, not afro, he had straight hair, but his hair was so thick, like a porcupine. And he had the features common to a Jamaican, yet the long features like what do you call it, moral, or whatever they call it, you know what I'm saying? And he was a boxer. He was, I think, 3 or 6 years in the Army. And a guy, he's roughly about 2 years my junior. And he used to come and work out, bring his kids. And I used to think he had a good relationship, you know what I'm saying? But it's usually like that. When you meet people, and but he's stuck, you know, he was a solid brother. He's stuck. And like T's good brother, man. You know, all the good guys, we always meet women where things are questionable. And some of the things we do are questionable too. We can't put that past. But he had built his, and he gave her, he just sort of had a house and everything, because the house was his. Left by his abuela, his grandmother. I'm saying in Spanish, Navajo. I forget what it is, Navajo. I can get around with Navajo. I just can't remember what grandmother is. Anyway, I watched him working in his backyard. He had built a shed and everything. The other guy I helped build a shed. One morning he went out during Christmas, and we didn't see him for a week. And come to find out, my little Mexican homie who was married to his Navajo wife, he was like, "Oh yeah, your boy, he died like a week ago, man. He went around that bend." I know. I was like, "Yeah, he had a couple of drinks too." And he was ex-Army, and he broke his neck. He went off. There's an edge that goes off. I don't know why they don't have a rail there. Chinese people went off of there, and they were down in like 30 feet down. And he went off. He could have survived, but he had a little bit of drinking, and he was kind of speeding going around the 89 and broke his neck. So, you know, that's a good friend of mine too. I used to always go across the street, check his, you know, all the stuff, garden, everything. Working, helping with the shed. But anyway, he was building his, and I thought he was building a shed too. And me and him talking, like, "You need help?" He's like, "No, I got it. Because he didn't want his wife to come out and make a scene, because she's notorious for that. Navajo women, oh my God, they feisty in the motherfucker. Whoo, child, they feisty in a mofo, man. They will scrap, and oh man, it ain't about whether they can win or not. It's different, okay? They're supposed to be like the head, like kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to study up on them, right? But he had built his. His was nice. He never built one. And I watched him, and I says, you know, one day I'm going to do that. So when I left the res, after being poisoned and everything, I says, I'm going to build one. When I was in Page, they said we couldn't work on our cars or anything because the Chinese guy to own it. He didn't want, it was kind of expensive. I was fortunate for my mini condo. They didn't want the mess out there. And they have a lot of Airbnbs there too. Yeah, people live there in Airbnbs, and a lot of workers that come, and the government, the corporations would pay a lot of money, damn near double. for them to stay in those Airbnbs for the 6 months, a year and a half. Like when they had to destroy the electric coal fire plant that was supplying so-called electricity to California, when they would see, we knew, we were watching everything unfold, and we weld at those. We weld at electric coal fireplace. That's what, local for. I was going to build mine, and my little Mexican and all them proving they were like, yo, you can build in the back with a because they have their RVs and stuff like that, and they're always working back then. I was like, yeah, I know it would be safe, but I just wasn't. I wanted to be able to watch it like nonstop. If I was going to work on it, I wanted to be able to watch it. Nobody walking by, looking and walking in, and packing up all the tools. I just wanted to be able to work on it. So I said, whenever I get the chance, I even thought about going back up to my uncle's house in Colorado or somewhere, some relative, and spend like maybe the summer or maybe the winter, and during that time, build it. But Ganja offered, and we were like, yeah, what the heck, yeah. And we put it out there for everybody, because just because we ain't do nothing don't mean nothing's going to happen, but it shows that people up here are not mentally capable to see things. So I says, you know what, before everything really gets bad, hopefully I can share me building this for the first time. No experience building. I've got experience working carpentry and all that crap, but this I wanted to be challenging. I watched people do it, and they were always in a warehouse, a garage. They had convenience. And one day I got up and I was like, bump it, I'm just going to build this thing out. Because when people start getting stupid and don't know what the fuck the decisions they made, I'm a person that literally studied law. I really studied law. And I study everywhere I live. I study the laws, the bullshit laws that they have. But I'm very aware that the kangaroo courts and everything else, I don't care about they fail because they get away with a bunch of bullshit. It's the idiots don't know no better. All right. The common law courts are not on this land. So this is all bullshit. And it's the illusion and the stupidity that everybody performs at. But regardless of that, I says, you know what? We stalled off from finishing the deck, because we had the walls up and the roof up right now. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna build this damn thing. I'm gonna build it, I'm gonna complete it. Because I ain't got time for, because I will hurt a motherfucker. I will literally hurt. I don't give a fuck about voice. I'm the type of person, if I get quiet, and I ain't talking about like me walking around quiet. I don't have to think about it, and I'm not going to sit there and throw my life away. And I ain't talking about to the fake ass system, throw my life away for stupid shit. That's just not going to happen. I can't even be pressed, but you better believe, that's the reason why a lot of my people are coming and visit me. That's the reason. It's not by hap chance. It's like that all the time. It don't matter where I'm at. If Snoop was in here, Q, any of those guys, and my boy Quentin, it don't matter what the profession, Hollywood. Fatah Hussein is one of my peoples who died. I think he was murdered. We used to be out there with Tupac. He used to let us know all kinds of things. I know a lot of people, but I don't move like that. I get up and move on my own. I always have, but in a different way. And then when I realized I had a story to tell, and I didn't want to, and I says, whatever I do with the story, I don't care if people believe it or not. I'm going to tell it. I don't care. I always look at the end of it. I don't look at tomorrow and yesterday. You look at yesterday to remind you what you should and should not do. So with this, I was never visioning. I never had a vision for building it in the future. It just hit me one day in the moment. You know what? Today's the time. Now, I could have done a lot more. I ain't gonna lie. I could have started it when I first got there. He's obviously. But my thing is, I stand with people. It's the people that stop standing. And I'm getting to the point where I don't give a fuck about standing with those who choose not to stand. And I'm like that. In a much worse way. Much worse way. And I'm not saying it because I don't have nothing to feed. I don't have, I get up in the morning to go, take a piss. I'd rather piss in a bottle, but after I got bit by that damn thing. I went outside to piss, and you know, I said, my boy, she was asleep. I was like, fuck it. For 30 minutes, I shadow boxed to make myself shy. So I walked up and down here shadow boxing for 30 minutes. Like, you know, this, I mean, getting winded. You know, throwing it where I want to throw my shoulder out. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, sliding on the side, peekaboo. You know what I'm saying? And I just, okay, yeah, whatever's gonna bite me, I'm gonna be too tired. And I actually went to sleep. That's the third time I did that, and I slept for another 2 hours. Then I had to go and bust the toilet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to make anybody believe in nothing. You either do it or you don't. But don't think you're misleading me and fooling me. See, that's the problem. The world we're in. What do I always say about if you live a lie? The only one living a lie is the individual. Now, it doesn't mean that the majority of people are aware of it. Obviously, they're living a lie too. That's why they can't see it. I don't have time to live a damn lie. I could say some things that he had them like, I'm not here to do that. I just says, look, I know that I'm looking at all, you can't even envision, right? I'm doing this because I don't want to talk about it. I'd rather be up there bushcrafting and say, hey, look, guys, remember what I was saying? Watch the video. Get all the information you can. Now I'm going to show you how bushcraft and have a good time. I'm beyond that. I'm solidified in the fact that I've seen that dream for so long. It's not even a dream. Just like when I kicked the dude in the dream and my foot hurt. It hurt for almost 5 days. Literally. No bruising, no nothing. I mean, I was like, how does that work? Regardless of what I've known or learned or whatever, right? The lies I read, whatever, right? And so I went to the dream and I was practicing at one of the dojos. I wanted to walk into it. So I kicked somebody with my left foot and it hurt yesterday morning. I ain't kicked nothing. I ain't stubbed my toe. I ain't none of that. I said, wait a minute, this is not right. I wanted to be able to sit there and send a message home. Is your shoulder okay? Because I kicked him in the arm. We couldn't even lift it. You know, that's one of the things we used to practice when he's in Dukas AC and Dewdrops. When he's punching, and then I mean, you know, some of the Muslim brothers used to show us how to snap back the punch to get the knuckles in the right place and with the right punch with your thumb, like your hands like concrete. When you put it in the right place, your hands like concrete. You can't, you know what I'm saying? And how you break a rib, right? And the same thing with throwing a kick. You throw the kick right at your instep, you could make somebody drop the arm. And we used to be notorious for doing that. I had it done to me a few times, big purple and yellow and bruised. You know what I mean? Putting your arm in a sling like go to class. Hey, man, you know? And it just, you see what I'm saying? Like, I want to take that on the road. Come back. I mean, you know, go out there, get my CDL and work local because I already communicated with 2 places. Like, you get your CDL, and this one place, like, you really have German? And so I told him the family's name, and he was like, okay. Some people need that. I don't know. And then when you tell people, you know, it's like, I'm not here to stop nothing. But I will not tolerate insubordination and fucking stupidity when I know that y'all are capable of so much more. Because you are don't mean I gotta be capable of it. I know what I'm capable. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to see. So all that other stuff I've acquired and what I've accomplished and being watched for every one of you watched all your life. Every one of you. I just been fortunate to be able to know how to slide away to not be seen sometimes. The illusion of being seen. I can't get into it. I was afforded something else. That's all I can say. And these idiots, they keep training them and making them dumber and fucking dumber and fucking dumber. More technical and dumb as fuck. And that's why I say it's important that I just built this. Get on the road. Let you see the working on the inside. Come back. See how everybody's doing, you know. The kids are going to be going to school. They got to come back and everything like that. And I'm going to go up there and I'm going to lock that thing down here next week. I'm just gonna go up there and just, I get like that when I want everybody else to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing it for so long that I know that people are capable of doing it themselves and be that push that work with people. I don't want to be I don't have to be the initiator for everything. And most of my life, I've had to be the initiator. When I became a collateral duty inspector as an E4, I was one of the first on the fake East Coast. And so many responsibilities came as an E4. Next thing you know, they were making me a supervisor at night. I was like, are you kidding me? All the first class, nah, you ready. You top, we're sending you to Top Gun. I was in an ordnance shop, so they needed somebody who was collateral duty inspector, precision emerald, publications PO, safety PO, PRP, nuclear, and they was like, we're going to send you. You're getting your package together. You want to become a SEAL team member. I was like, I'm doing my best. I just didn't like school. And I went to Top Gun twice. How do you do that? I went to China Lake. I went in the down ground and wore orange, jumpsuit because we were looking at these big ass monitors, looking at the jets flying. I was like, where the hell am I at? I can't say everything because even though I don't have that top secret clearance, it's not for everybody to know all this stuff. They have more technical, greater stuff than that. And I was spellbound. I was stuck in the military. You couldn't tell me nothing. They could have took me underground. Y'all would have never knew nothing. Poor choices. And I got in a lot of fights in the military, and that's why I have a name. And in the streets, that's why everybody know me in Camden, Mount Vernon, Violent, North, Bronx, Florida, Carolina, the reservation, Page, Flagstaff, going out to Flagstaff, parking my vehicle, getting drunk with a whole bunch of guys and throwing people through the damn window. I have a history. I'd rather be doing something like this and everybody, join, hey, partake, and I got an idea. Hey, what if things don't get too messed up, right? Heck, we could build a few for people and make a few dollars but you already know they're going to cash us because you know what's going on. Could we stop it? Of course we can, but there's too much. You see all the dumb races create a problem. And I don't care about that. I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to close it in, get the bedding up. That's the next part because you see where it's at. Look. Hey, what's going on, beloved? Look at that. and so I'm like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish it out. And it's fun. It's really fun, no matter what's happening. But I'm done drinking. If you come here, I'm not going to drink. I am solely done. I am so friggin' done with alcohol. I love German beer. I love good wine. But it's unimportant now. I share things with people and they see for themselves. And then it's their choice what they want to do. I haven't started my fast. I want to do that. But before I do that, I've got to get this closed in. I've got to let y'all see. Any of y'all been practicing the breathing exercise I gave you? You know that hyperventilation, and I need to do it myself some more. The exercise 9, cupping. Y'all heard about cupping, right? At 9 times. Minerals. Now there are minerals all over. Those things are important, but if you've been listening, you've been researching, and you've been coming across, and you know how this thing is. You talk about it right here, and then you go to Facebook. All of a sudden, if I was to mention cumin and black pepper, you know what I'm saying, and turmeric, I guarantee if I go to Facebook right now, it'd pop up because that's how stupid they're making everything. You know, I'm tired of thinking about all that crap. I don't care no more. I know what I'm going to see. It's irrelevant to me saying something and I'm figuring out a way around it. It's not going to happen. I say that based on other factors of my dreams. Don't think it's just me looking and y'all looking up at me, and I don't even know what I look like. I just know that I'm big as fuck. Or I don't know. I can't figure it out. I just know that I see, like, where they going, I don't know. Maybe they're getting saved. Maybe I don't know. I can't see that far. I just know I see the anguish, the torment, the pain. Is it the source? I have no idea. But I'm aware that these idiots keep making bad choices because they made them when they first started long ago. And they can't escape it. They don't want to, I don't think. That's stupid. And this is when you think that you got to a point where you know everything. They think, because y'all don't have no idea what you're capable of. They think they know everything. Not at all. And they've done some damage because they've harmed individuals. They should have never even looked in their direction. This is how stupid they are. It's the only word I know how to say, y'all stupid. I can say a whole lot of nasty, foul words. No, just stupidity. By what the definition is allowed to mean. I couldn't be with them because I'd be like, I ain't doing that. After knowing that, I'd be like, hey, I don't know how I would say it if I was like that. It would probably be different. Maybe I'd be ignorant too and stuff my nose and, you know. It's not for me to know. Just whatever's meant for you to know is what's meant for you to know. I never done this, and I'm enjoying it. I have to put center mounts too, 2 of them, just like the ones on the sides, and I got to build those out. And before I do that, I want to get those mounted up with the cross members and everything, so that way I'll know where I have to put it, because that's going to be another, which called strengthening it. Now it's not going to come straight down; it's going to go at an angle. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, yeah. My idea is like walking into Logan's Run with the, you know what I mean, or Battlestar Galactica, like the window to the ship. Like, it's in here. I mean, even though I drew some things down on wood and paper and on my tablet, it's all up in here. You know what I mean? And you see me sanding and stuff. Like, I could probably be like, yo, T, let me get the table saw, set it up, and get pretty spot on cuts, right? I like this because it's, you know, it's like when you cook something and you put all your, they say mama, abuela, whatever, put their love in it. It's the same thing. And I like, you call it bloopers and the mistakes. There's some things that are a little off. I didn't tweak them to work because the wood's got a little rifling to it, I'll call. And I just keep pressing forward. I really like what I'm doing. I'd rather be doing that instead of doing all this. You know, they're throttling my stuff, and they're keeping, the views are there. They're doing it intentionally. They don't want me to make but a certain amount in revenue. That is the most consistently stupid shit I've ever seen. And that's weak. They think, oh, they have it in their head like they figured it out. And they haven't. They're far from figuring it out. When I say far, oh shit, I can't say nothing else. That's all I can say. I've lived the world of depravity. Don't get it twisted now. I've lived the world of depravity. Oh, and I enjoyed it too. Don't get it twisted. Oh, Is this some makeup or something? Absolutely not. This is not a makeup. This is me enjoying life. Y'all have to learn how to forgive yourselves. So every time you make a mistake, I don't forgive myself for crap because it's allowed me to exist and be where I'm at right now. Just like y'all. Just like y'all. I could have came on here just entertained and been all mighty black for mighty white, you know what I'm saying? Or mighty white, carried on myself on the other half of things and, speak a few languages, When I tell people I study history, right? Queen Elizabeth I, right? She spoke, several 9 languages. Everybody did. My great uncle spoke a slew of languages. My Jewish uncles, they speak like 5 or 6 languages. The education system made sure that you spoke this language in its dumbest format. So I took it upon myself to learn languages. My grandmother could speak a couple, and she chose not to. She's like, nah, Jesus is the way that, and she was just playing safe. Yeah, y'all cannot imagine what they went through growing up in the early 1900s. And my great grandparents, and some other grandparents in the 1800s, late 1800s. I knew them. I came into this world in the 60s. Their 60s. Queen Elizabeth I was 1515. Remember Arthur Kessler, the change of the guard, what was happening, the murder of all the Aboriginals by a new era. So knowing that don't mean I need to blow the whistle or change anything or whatever. This is my peace for right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it. Now, on the other side, a lot of the wood, like I said, when I got the little, it's off the bands, a lot of that stuff curved. I don't care because you know what? You can actually get some hot water and you can put a towel around it and let it soak. And you can actually put pressure, and in about 4 or 5 hours, keeping that rag, it'll straighten it out. I'll do that if I need to, but I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna press it, drill a hole, put glue, and get it together. And like, hey, look, you're not gonna last forever unless somebody, let's get it on the road, and then fine tune it and get it to where it needs to be at, and enjoy it. I appreciate you guys donating and helping me out. I'm not building a school. I'm not gonna. I already set up a bank account for everybody to donate $100 or $2 a month, and we could have had a whole lot of land. And everybody looked at me like I was crazy because it's trust. I don't let people down. People let themselves down. I'm going to keep pushing on this, and I'm going to keep doing what I need to do and get it to where it needs to be at. And I'm going to allow y'all to walk along with me and enjoy it. I said walk beside me. And even in doing this, you can walk beside me. I don't want you behind me nor in front of me. I wouldn't put none of you in front of me. Just walk beside me. That's all. Literally, I had people come and visit me. Even they were looking at certain vehicles. They were like, "You all right?" I'm like, "I'm good." I'm driving. And I can't explain it. Hitting the gas station up on the, I come see you, bro. I got so and so with me. Hi. Yeah. Some of you will be like that. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get back on this. Those I'm gonna sand. That's all you're gonna see me sanding those, and I need to drill those holes. I got the caulking because I don't want spiders to make a web hole in there. Matter of fact, looking at the what you call it, I'm thinking maybe I'll sand that, drill these holes right quick. All right. Now I'll drill the front two. All right. The other two, I got to get the wall up on there with the thing in the front, and that's. I didn't even do that this thing. So I'm not gonna drill the hole back there. I'm gonna drill the hole in the front two sides and put the bolts in, put the caulking in, and matter of fact, we could do that right now. I think that'll work out just fine. All right, let's go ahead and let's bop that out real quick, and then I'll go up and start sanding those things down because in the AM I want to build something where I could just cut out that 2x6 right at 2x9, I think it is. Cut that at the height where it needs. I'll measure to this and then work it with the little scraps, the 1.5s, where I can get each one of these one at a time, get them bolted up, and we can do that in the AM. So that way you can watch me figure out a way to get those up, get them bolted down where they're pretty secure. They're 2 on the outside at least, all right, because I still got to do stuff in the middle. And get those where they're held up. And they're not going to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over here. Let's drill their holes out on both sides. Get that in, get it where it fits in. Get the silicone and get the bolts in. All right. So let's turn it around and let's do. Hey, let's do it, particularly around the windows. Oh, it's gonna be banging. Oh yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and let's just do that real quick. Let's see how it works out. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll be in the front. All right. Let's see how it works out, guys. Okay. Let me see how it fits in here. I'm not going to use the T's got the impact, so I'm just going to go ahead and I still got it. This is nice. So we want the other one on the other side like that. So we get those up in the AM, and then we'll get the 2 in the middle, and we'll get them supported. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get this drilled in, all right, and see how it works, and we'll take it from there. You know what I mean? So I'm going to drill from the inside out, and then we'll come out and clean it up, all right, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Shit. All right. Yeah, I just hope my cousin don't call me again. Oh, that's what I need. God, oh shit. I gotta wait, hold T, I gotta use the thing for this, right? To use this right here. I gotta put the witch on it, right?
That's a drill, I guess.
Yeah, that's yeah, but
on the bottom, take it out. I don't know if that's the thing on the bottom.
No, this is that witch call. This is the yeah, this is just a drill. So no, okay. So all right, so I'm gonna get in the cupboard. I measured it out. I didn't cut it out. So we'll cut it out in the AM. I promise y'all. Right when we get these mounted up, my build to cut it up right in front of you. I got to cut, and we can also cut that 14-inch that goes on the bottom of the kick plate for the kick plate on the door. Okay. So let me squeeze my big ass in this little starting little hole, and let's drill the hole out from the X. X marks the spot. Oh man, I'm gonna jab myself up. Man. Lord, I don't need nothing sticking me in the butt. Here we go. Okay, let's get this going. Whew, right here, dead in the middle. Okay. All right, let's get this going. Oh shit, it gotta be straight. Let's go around to the other side. Let's get the other side. Let's go to the other side and get the same thing done over here. All right. Okay. 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 Oh yeah. Okay. Damn, I gotta grind that down. Damn thing stuck me, pinched me. I'm always getting bit or stuck by some shit. I don't know what the hell. Lately. That never happened before. Okay. Let's get this side and run it out a little bit. And hopefully we can fit it in there and then we'll measure it up. I might have to break out the Dremel and go around it a little bit with the Dremel. All right. Oh, spider webs like a mother. Damn, whew, Lord. Okay. All right, let's get the other side, and then we'll get it. I think I'm gonna have to get the Dremel, guys, and work it out in the middle, because it's kind of like an hourglass. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get that outside. Okay. This one looks pretty good. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. Maybe I should use my left hand. Yeah. All right. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. Oh, that's good. All right, let me grab the Dremel and see. Let me make sure that's. I think it's. I might have it right here. Let's see. Ooh, child, it's hot in this mother sucker for real. What? Well, it's a little cooler, but it doesn't seem like everywhere I walk is hot. Yeah, mama mia. Okay. The charge should hold on this. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, do I need the little one or the big one? Oh man, I forgot I have a dead what you called up in here. Oh, you got the ew. Oh man, you just smushed up, bro. Oh, y'all long you been here? Ugh. Oh, I gotta clean this shit up. Oh, anyway. That's one of them Roland Martin bugs, man. Ugly little mother sucker. Anyway. It's dried out. It's a hole. I think some other bug killed it. And it was a small one, but it's big. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go. It's about really ready for. Okay, it's ready. Let's go and see which one we're going to use. I want to use. Let's get a bolt. Let's run with that'll be perfect. Okay, absolutely. All right, so let's run Oh man, I don't want to have to glue this. Let's see if this will hold. Where's my key lock? Should I use a bigger one? All right, let's see. Yeah, I used to build a lot of RC planes, like wooden balsa planes. Yeah, I know. One day I might build another one if they permit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, they do control everything. All right, don't get it twisted. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Let's see if this works, because this will slide up and down a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and lock that. Yeah, T's building one too. I like the one he's building. I was going to build that, like the Crazy Karate kind, because I really like that. So I like that a lot. I actually want to help, but we'll see. I'm like that. All right, so let's put it on 20. Let's go on. You know what? It's gonna. Well, no, it's holding pretty good. Let's widen it out first, and then we'll. This is meant to. This is like a finisher, actually. So let's go ahead and use. Let's go ahead and use. We can round it up with this right here. Okay. Now this is kind of like red clay, and it does help a lot in rounding stuff out. So, all right. Cool. I gotta charge this thing or something. Oh man. Damn it. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta charge this thing up again. I want to do it. So, what the hell? I'm going to charge this bad boy up again. It takes a. I think it's the white one. I don't see it in the box. That's weird. I used to keep everything in there. I might have to. I forgot to get some in here. I usually keep everything in here. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Oh shit! No, I'm gonna use something different. I'm not gonna use that. I know what some of you are probably thinking, right? Why is he not using? I'm gonna use it now. I just wanted to get this. I thought I might be at the right place, right? But let's go ahead and change it out to this. And we'll use, this is the bomb right here, the sharpener. So let's put it out. I'm not gonna put it all the way in. Put it right about there. All right, let's lock it in. Get off my head. You know, any fly eaters or something? All right, let's go ahead and see how this hits it. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Why don't you just get the bit for it? Ah, man, I don't even know if I had the bit for it. That's why I'm doing it this way. If I have the bit, it's probably down in the damn shed. I didn't grab everything. If I have it, I might have it. I might not. I don't know. I ain't no washers. Just want to see how far. All right, let's go inside and get that up. And then we'll hit the other side. Hopefully this charge is good enough to last a little bit. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. Okay. Well, oh, there goes the third. Whew, child, Lord have mercy. I hear butt kicker, boy. It's kind of deep, yo. If you didn't already know. Get off me, man. Shit. Let's go, my. There we go. There we go. Get off me, fucker. Come on, let's go. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoo, child. That man bit me. Okay, excellent. Let's go get the other side. We're gonna throw some silicone. We're gonna use a what's called the screwed in, a screwdriver. Get the washers on there. All right. Let's go to the other side. Round that out. Ooh, child. Yeah. That damn bit the shit out of me. Okay. All right. I'm sitting right down on the ant, so then what do you expect, right? Surprised they ain't got up in my crotch yet. Nah, y'all. That's for the baby. That's for the girls, y'all. That's for my baby girl, man. I can't be doing that. I got these Mauritanian guys. Oh yeah, there we go. Woo, child. That thing was getting up in there. Ooh, my goodness. There we go. Oh my goodness, yes, Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh, that something was talking to me. Oh, a lot of stuff. Hey, shit. Oh yeah. All right, there we go. All right, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, raggedy needles. Oh, raggedy ass needles. No, they're actually pretty good. But they are jacked a little bit. You know how that goes. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right, let's get that right there. Oh, come on, dude, right there. Yeah, right there. Right there. Okay, come on, man. Oh, yeah, the other side. Okay. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Let's see what we got here. Let's get another one. Let me go to the other side because I might have to do that a little bit. All right, we got the washers. All right. Yeah. 4. Yeah, here we go. Damn, the bag busted open. All right, there we go. All right. And maybe for this side when I get ready. All right. Okay, let's go over here and see if this is ready. Let's go over here and see if this is. Yeah, man. That one's perfect. I'm gonna open that up a little more. Oh, God. I got a head rush. I don't stand up too fast. Anyway. All right. Get the silicone ready. Bolt. Now, I'm going to put the bolt on an S up, and I'm going to push it all the way through, and then I'm going to tighten it up. Then I'm going to reach around like this, and oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, I'll give him a vice grip. That's all good. I just use a vice grip. Put it so it leans up on the thing. I just tighten it down. All right. All right. I gotta get from the middle. In the middle. And please stay off of me, bro. Come on. Come on now. Right there, bro. Right there, man. Come on, man. Right there. Come on, man. Come on now. Damn, bit my ankle. All right, let's get the silicone, pop a hole, take that off. All right, let's get these things mounted. Let me get 2 more washers, and let me go get the vice grips too. Oh yeah, I'm just walking around like goddamn Buck Rogers. Damn, looking like Buck Rogers. What the hell? Okay. Ooh, I do have the wrench though. Why did I put the wrench on? Okay, let's just get that. This is yes. I'm gonna put you in. No, I had all the vice grips. What am I doing? Oh, they're on the chair. I need to get this shit up out of here, man. For real. I need to get this stuff out of here. This is just ridiculous. I ain't never had my truck looking like this shit. That kind of pisses me off too. But it's all right. Well, you know what? We'll just use let's go ahead. Made in China. They put China on that one. Okay. All right. Well, the good one's up on the seat, and I think there's one in there, but I really want to lock it on, so All right, let's get this. Duh. I'm retarded. Yeah. Put a little bit in. There we go. A little on top. Okay. Come on now. There we go. Hell yeah. Let's go on the inside, get that in. Oh, I can stand right over here and do it. Okay. There we go. This side in. Okay. Stop, mosquito. Dumbass. Now I'm going to cut half this backside up. I'm going to grind half of it off. Okay. Once I get it tight where it needs to be. Okay. Let's you know what? Let's just use a wrench. Oh shit. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. Come on, baby. There we go. Right about. Oh shit. Oh yeah. I ain't going nowhere. All right, let's get the other side. All right, dumb. Don't put the silicone. This is water resistant, mold, everything. Really good for wood, different materials. Okay. For those who know, you know. All right. All right. I don't like to make a mess. All right. Okay. But you want to put it on the outside of it too, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I think that's the end of that. Yeah, that's done. That is completely finished. So let's get this and put this new one on. I just sharpened this dang thing. I guess, well, I done used it too, but it's, oh yeah, it's sharp. This is white, but it's cool. It's the same thing. It is exactly the same thing. 100% water resistant mold, blah, blah, blah. It's just not the clear one because they didn't have it. So I got the next best thing. Come on, man. He's like, I can't wait to see it. I showed everybody in the store what it looked like. Oh, I can't wait to see when it's done. I was like, yeah, okay. Okay. Clean you off. Don't waste that. And just don't get on there. Don't be stupid. Okay? For real. For real. That's just stupid. You're right. Rock right on it. Oh, well, you're going to be stuck right there. Unbelievable. The damn sure don't smell like food. This stuff stinks. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, we're gonna put some of that. We gotta put some of that over there. Well, no, that's good. It's good enough. It's good. It's good enough. We'll use this on the end too. All right. All right. Oh, that's perfect. That's got a ton of it on there too. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and lock it in. Come on, China. Show me what you're working with. I follow a lot of people, Chinese people who make stuff, especially this girl and this Japanese girl. They are phenomenal. But I know the stuff they're using ain't this crap that these individuals over here want to get rich quick so they can build some damn shelter. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, yeah. God damn. Oh, I'm getting a cramp. There we go. Which one of y'all did that on my wrench? Nasty bastard. No, I'm just kidding. That is so wrong. Okay. What Red talking about? Y'all nasty. All right. Let me clean this off so I can pick those stuff up real quick. I got a napkin in here. I'll grab that. I'm gonna try. Don't get on the door handle, Red. I'm scratched it up already. All right. I got the front two bolts on, man. I got a bunch of boiled chicken, man. No salt. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh yeah. Mm. We can use. What? I'm gonna have to find a charger for this damn thing. I don't know where it's at. I know it's down there in the bag or something. I just got to dig it out. I gotta go to the shed and get that because I'm gonna need it the day after tomorrow to get the backside. Once I get the walls up, I'm definitely gonna need it. So let me put this in there. Look at this over here. Put this back in the box. Yeah. There we go. All the way in the bottom. Oh, there you go. Stop trying to stay out, hang out. You can't hang out. You're meant for the box, bro. All right. All right. Oh, I didn't turn it around. Oh, my apologies. I feel so. Oh no, I did. Okay. I was gonna say I feel so retarded, man. That's pretty cool. I think that ant in my pants, man, biting my. Anyway, he gonna die. I have to squeeze them. Whew. There we go. What's going on, Grandson? Yo. I need to say, Grand. Hey. I think he's around the side. I'll tell him when he goes around. Ganja, he's, I guess, driving the truck. Yeah, he'll see it. So what's going on? Partially around the windows. Sounds like you're running into a roly-poly moment. No, with the Dremel, I had to use the diamond tip stainless steel, and it just cleared it right out. I didn't want it. I prefer it when I was screwing in the first time. That's what I really wanted, but I decided to open up a little more so we can get the silicone all the way through. I was applying the pressure because I filled it up, and I wanted that silicone to be in there to get that barrier, that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just right. Now, it doesn't matter if it's straightened out. I'll straighten it out before it tightens down. And then I got the two over there. I don't know if y'all can see the 4 screws. The 4 screws right here, and I know it's too dark. And that's where the other ones, it's not going way back there. So that's where the other 2 are going to go on both sides. And that will be with a mount, the main 4 mounts, which is each strap is 1,000-pound test. This thing, yeah, it may get up to 1,000 once I get everything in there. I make the bedding and all that. There's actually somebody who I can give the measurements to, and they'll make it for like $150, $200. So we'll see. I really just wanted to do it so I can see everything I actually made and installed, or installed at least, you know. Oh, damn, something right in the back. Anyway, and so putting the first 2 bolts on, it wasn't complicated. I could have had the right size bit, but that one was perfect enough because I really wanted to screw it in. But then I thought about it right then and there. See, this is the thing about DIY. You know, it's based on something. There are people who have CADs for it, who you can look at it and see the measurements and all that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to fit my particular, and that's it. When I put the rake on the back was one of the hardest things for me to perform because I had to keep running side to side, putting the level. I wanted to make sure the bubble was at a certain spot on both sides. I know the ground's uneven, so I wanted to find the best place to do it. You ought to see me out here. And I knew that bottom that I was thinking about using it as the floor, and I said maybe I use it for the bedding. I knew that it had a cant to it, and I said, you know what? I flipped it over. I put it right where the cant would benefit, where I can, with the uneven ground, where it may give me, you know, between millimeters, some, you know, equal footing as far as what I'm building, and that's where it's at. And on the back, you can see the rake that goes up. And again, it's about 1.5 inch rake. It was hard to get that. It was hard to do that. I'll show you. I'll give you a closer of the. If you look at the back, right, you see how it comes up like a boat. This is exactly the same on both sides. I wanted that because you know what I want to do. I want that little extra room and everything, and that was for me, the hardest thing so far. It was the hardest thing because I'm not gonna say how many times y'all watched me building it, right? I don't think y'all saw all of it, but I had to unscrew a couple of screws on the other side, and I had to get it just right. And it was like, oh man, I was like, I don't think my idea is gonna work. It worked out, you know. Tomorrow we get the bedding going. I'm gonna use that 2x6 that's on the ground, a 2x9 or 2x10. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna cut that to the length. I'm gonna screw a flat piece, which is on the side there, under it, and another one on the top, and I'm gonna use that as a ballast, you know, like the letter I, you know what I'm saying, like that, and that way when I'm putting everything together, it'll keep it in a certain place. I'll throw a couple of logs to keep it, you know, sturdy. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll watch me putting the strong parts, the parts that keep everything pretty sound when it comes to the bedding, and the middle part will be held together based on how strong the out two parts are. And then once the 2x4 is on the front, I get the triangles underneath, bring them to the square, the proper square. You know what I'm saying? And that should be more than enough. And I'm making it where I've got the room measured on the back of the truck where I know exactly how much of that triangle I need, so I won't, you know what I mean? It won't damage, you know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be on the back of the cab. And my cab goes up a little bit like that. It goes up and it's got a little, and that's where I want the triangle to kind of meta. And it's not going to be a perfect triangle. It's going to be a long triangle like that. All right? You see what I'm saying? That's how it's going to be. And if I need to make it shorter, then so be it. But I still need that particular part just like that. So, yeah. And then we can start building out, putting the cross members in the middle. I actually want to go up there and put the measurement, put the 2x2 going across just to make it sturdy. I actually want to put one up there right now. Maybe. No, I'll do it tomorrow because I really want to. I'm gonna make sure the phone's charged all the way up 100%. Come out. I don't care if I'm in my sweatpants or shorts, whatever, and just get right into it. I might wear this tomorrow. It's dirty, you know. Take it off, stop in the corner, and then come out and get it all again. Because I just got showered yesterday, and I'll take probably another one the day after tomorrow, just to, because I'm getting pretty filthy, kind of. But yeah, so you see it. You see how it's set up. You see again. With the bedding, I may remove a foot. And I know y'all think like a foot is not a lot, guys. Look, let me show you. All right. If I remove it, it's going to be right here. This is a foot. It's already marked on it right here. So that's pretty much bigger than, a little shorter than a queen, but almost a queen. This is a full queen. That would be about a full size. Right about there. All right. So all the way down here is a queen. And then right here, if I move that, it's going to be my mattress anyway. 2, 3, 4 people go in. You know what I'm saying? Or 3 people. Comfortably. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want my mattress no thicker than that. I don't, because I like, you know, the wood on the back and all that. So having a mattress compared to the mattress I had, that $800 mattress I had, that orthopedic, whatever you want to call it, I want a mattress about like that. I want the proper foam and the proper foam, the hard and the soft part. You know, the soft part will go on top of the green part, and it was glued together, and then the proper cotton over top of that. Now, I was thinking, could I do it with a certain stuff that I was looking on Amazon, of course. And they do have hemp, like a hemp and cotton mattress, and that's a little pricey. So, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to use what's beneficial. And then like I'm putting springs every damn, 7 inches. Actually, no. I don't want no springs. I don't want nothing poking in my back if things go wrong. No. Foam it up. And that's about the bottom line of that. And then maybe I'll put a little 2-inch, because you can buy it, cotton on top of that, and then sew it and close it. Get the little Singer sewer, hand sewer. I've had one before, and sew it flip it inside out, slide over the whole mattress, close the end off. It'll be at the head. Nobody will see it. I can even put a zipper on it, whatever, right? And that's when I'm inside, my lights hanging, and then I can put fiat to the internal part. I just want to get it right there. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting close. We're getting close. It doesn't matter if it's ½ inch, quarter-inch, or 1-inch plywood, SBS, whatever it may be, right? For the walling outside. I'm still going to use fiberglass. It's just, you know, I want it to be cool when it's cool. I don't want no heat escaping. I am going to put a vent. It's going to be in the rear right corner. Would be the left and on the driver's side. And I want that little vent. I saw it for like, I think it was like at Home Depot. I saw it for like $45. All right. And it's got a little electric thing where there's a little fan on it. You just crank it up, and then you got a little remote, and you just, so if I'm cooking, like you said, like, you know, you already know, this side's going to be wet, and then the other side's going to be wet besides the shower. The other thing is getting everything right. The deck's in there, right? So I want to put the 2x4, make the square one for the resin for the shower and the toiletry, because the toiletry is going to be in there. So when I take a shower, I'll pull the toiletry out, compost, unless I decide to make a flushing. If I decide to make a flushing, then I'll make sure I have a quick coupler. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what that leads to. But compost, I'm cool with. You know what I mean? Gray water, the tanks, I've got them all priced up. I've got them saved on Amazon. You know, 40 to 20, the 10s, the 5 gallons. And I want to have them situated where the plumbing, from which I live, from HVAC, will all mitigate the right purpose. Hopefully. And it sounds like a lot, and it is. But I like that. You know, imagine me on the road, and I'm in Yuma, Arizona, or whatever, right? And that little lady that does YouTube comes like, "Ooh, can I come?" Of course you can on YouTube. You know, get the view. Yeah, come on in. You know, and how do you get the plumbing situated? And like, wait until you see this. Nobody's done this. You know what I mean? Who's that? Hey, John, what's going on? The Tommy style mattress. Yeah, you didn't use hardware on the studs. What about the side windows? The side windows. Yeah, I actually went online because I have both apps, or Lowe's and Home Depot. And I looked at this one thin one. I think it's like $65. It's just perfect. I think it's 2 feet, and it's 2 by about 8. And that is perfect. Now, this side, I want the window like, you know, you see on the vans, like the Mark 11s or whatever, you know. I want that, was it 24 by 30, or I forget what it was. But anyway, I want that on this side. And then I'll put the hard points. I'll use the 2x4 for the, you know, on top of it, to, you know, and flashing and all that. And I'll use the, I'm going to put, because I'm not going to do the wrap on this because I'm talking about the fiberglass, and but I'm definitely going to use the mold killing white. I'm going to roll that out. So they have a big one there. I didn't buy that because it's kind of expensive. That little one you saw I had, that was like, was it $35? I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's still a quarter of it in there, but I want to get the big one so I can roll the whole thing out once I get everything airtight and water. You know, I don't want water leaking in. I did sheet rocking and all that, so even with the plywood, light sanding, and getting everything in the right place, it'll work, especially with the fiberglass. You know what I mean? I watch a lot of Indonesians and Vietnamese make wooden boats and fiberglass boats all the time. I watch them all the time. And I've done picked up so much knowledge from watching that. I watched Net TV, who built the fiberglass what you call cars, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, you watch these things and you get better ideas compared to the fact of what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? The hardware will go in once I get it built in. All this is wood and 3 different types of screws based on weather and the structure, what's going to be sound, how long the screws are supposed to last. And that's why it's, you know, it's important that I use them in the right place. I haven't even used the ones that are going to be on top yet. I've used, I think I used 5 or 6 of them. Y'all saw me using those, and I put them in, and then I got to do all the front. And I got 2 boxes of those, 3.5 to 4 inch. So yeah, and it's coming along. Now I got to go, and I was supposed to do it now, but I need to start getting the bracing and everything like that to add a little more strength. So what I'm going to do now with the wood that I found to be kind of crappy, but still wood, I'm going to take those and I'm going to measure out all the proper angles and put them at the right place because the back is solid. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this side. All right, because this phone's going to die here in a minute if I don't charge. Okay. All right. See this right here? I got to cut this. This is what I'm going to do next. That's going to go right down there, and that's going to get removed at the very bottom. It's going to get set on it. It's going to get another 2x1, and that's going to be kind of heavy down there, but that's the kickboard for the door. And we can start getting the hinge already marked up for where the hinge is going to go. I already got that marked up, so we'll get that in, and then I'll measure out where the holes are going to be drilled for the doorknobs and stuff. But as you can see, let me step back. As you can see, let me step back over here. Let me turn it around. As you can see, it's pretty sturdy. Matter of fact, it's very sturdy. Y'all saw me standing up there. When I'm standing up there, I'm literally standing all the way on the edge. I'm standing on the edge. Okay, that's that. You didn't see that. Those airsoft. Anyway, and I was standing on the edge. You can see my footprints and all that. So it's very strong. It's you know, it's strong. And here we go. Flex seal. We got a whole flex seal. I'm still going to use for the roof. And I got those holes on the side. Fill those. Just give that black look. Nobody's going to see it. And now I've got to also cut off the ends of those bolts. I've got to cut those off. So I got the grinder. And I'm going to need it because I'm going to cut them off now anyway. I want to get those off. Where's the grinder in? That's going to be a lot of sparks. I got to be careful because I don't want to start a fire. Okay. Here we go. I got my EcoFlow, the small one. I need the big one. That little one ain't going to do nothing. Okay. It's not going to do a thing. All right. I could use my saw because I got the steel blades as well. Those are in the, make sure. Let me see. I think I got the steel ones. Let me see. But I can take my saw and cut it off too. Hold on. Instead of making all the sparks. All right. Let me see. Oh, sorry about that. Metal. No, I'll use a smaller one. This is metal. So I'll use the saw. I'll use the saw and I'll cut those bolts out so that I'll have sparks flying everywhere. It's metal. So I'll use that. I've got about 6 of them. And let me grab the sawzall. Cut them off real quick. Get them out of the way. There we go. The one on there is it? Oh. Pull that out and see. This one's been used quite a bit. All right. This one's been used quite a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah, this is the wood. All right. Can't use that. Now, to get it a little closer, I'll probably have to use, should I use the long one? Let me see how this fits. Yeah, I might have to use the metal one. I mean the longer one. Metal. Let's see. I got a lot of wood in here that's going to be used, so let's see what happens here if we get sparks and all that good stuff. All right. Don't look like I'm doing. I always put goggles on, but hey, you know what I mean? It's kind of hot. I know that. Okay. Perfect. 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 Damn wood. Perfect. Now it's got to grind them down a little bit, and I'll show you. That's it. And then the other one is right there. So, all right. Now it's got to grind it down, but I need to let it sit. I need to let the silicone dry. All right, that's all other one. Silicone, let that dry. These screws out the way. All right, drill a bit in the proper place instead of it just laying there. Put it back. Don't want nothing getting lost, and put the saw bits up. I'm still going to be working. I'm not done. I still got about an hour or two, or whatever. Sunlight. Got a lot of things. I got to sand all that down. All right. Okay. Put that over there. All right. The strap is ready. Let's make sure it's done. Okay. And then let's put these in the proper place. And this one's still good. It's wood. And it cuts like a champ, okay? I'm just gonna put it in here. And put the other metal shorty back in. All right. Yeah. There we go. Close on, close it. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna be stuck on that shit. Oh man, I should have closed that in the first place. I'll just pull it all the way off and clean it out again. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see that it went off. Okay. And we still got a little spray for the rubber seal. We'll cover that on that side. And yeah. All right. So now let me see what the. Yeah, we're right about 15. Chat for a second, and I'm gonna get back over there and sand those down, get them all lined up for tomorrow. So that way I can go ahead and get the bedding hooked up, and you guys can watch that. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope some of you maybe learning something. Maybe you can get your significant other to put something together if you have a truck, or you can even build one. That I've seen guys build them that go in their capris and get in their vehicles. Slide outs where they slide out, and it's like holy smack, you know. I'm not doing all that. I was actually thinking about making on the side where I'm making the shower. I was thinking about building a little seating spot with the water and everything, where it could slide out on the back of the truck when I'm parked. And I would have to probably do on the other side where I have these little compartments that are about, about 4 feet deep, open, slide out to the 4 feet part, and on rails and everything, where I have that extra space. I said, you know what? No, if I decide to redo, then I'll get all technical. This is just me. This is the founding, you know, and finding and learn DIY. You know, this like R&D for me. I want it different from what everybody's done. I mean, there's professional individuals that have done some amazing. They a couple of them that I follow. They have built several of 12, and I mean, so I want to start off like that, and then when I get to a certain point, I go, hey, look, I got a better idea, and maybe I put like $4,000 aside, where 4,000 is more than enough to build a frame. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Other than that, right now, like I said, if you want to buy me a 20-gallon square rectangle, you know, dry or water, you know, dry or I mean, gray or clear water tank, so be it. I gotta get all the plumbing and stuff together, you know, and it's gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. I got the one I actually sent back. That's why I went to the post office. It was last week. I returned it. I didn't like the one that they sent me for my shower curtain. I want it where it goes all the way. When I put it in a little cupboard, the shower curtain slides all the way in. You know what I mean? And now I got to get the $165 heater to mount where I was going to put the air conditioner. I want the one that goes up top, the long one, which is the air conditioner heater. So, and I'm still gonna, I got to tack weld, I got to MIG wire. I still got to weld that and find out where exactly I want to put the hot stove. Yeah, you know. So, like I said, it's a work in progress. But my thing is to get the hole, get it where it can be fully covered and enclosed with the weather and everything treated. And then when I walk in, you know, I'll be like, dude, you know what I'm saying? And I can set up different cameras and when I'm working on certain things. And then we can watch the further progress while it's on the back of the truck. And I also got to get those damn jacks. Now, they got cheap ones, and those will be a friggin' headache. And they got the ones with the remote. You just drive from under it. The other part is the trunk, the backup, the sensor, and the camera. I got to make it where it connects and disconnects. You know what I'm saying? Like quick connect and disconnect in order to remove that. And then how would I go about, like if I remove it, how would I go about it being on the back? I'm going to put a net back there. I'm not going to have the door on the back. When I remove it, it's going to be removed permanently. That's why I'm debating, should I take it into Chevrolet and trade it in for like a 2009 diesel truck or a 1980 something diesel truck with a rebuilt, you know, refurbished engine. So a lot of things are still in the air. Some people are like, but that's a 2022. Use it. Oh, shut up. I got to get all the fluids changed too. And the air, I got to get the tires rotated. And I haven't done that. And it should have been rotated twice. But I rotated, it'll be good to go for 5,000 so miles. So, yeah. Yo, DJ. Cashapp, what's going on, fam? John, what's happening? Where's your total bill estimate? Oh, right now, I couldn't legitimately tell you, but I can say what I've used so far. When you look at the fact that I've used 3 plywood, right, at 38 to $52 a piece, the 2x2s, right? I've used roughly 3 stacks. That means of 8. And you can see I still got extras to do the cross beam. Those run about 14, 15, something like that, depending on where you get it. And I got 2x4s and 2x10s and 2x6s. So, and that's a total of about 4 of those cut up. Then the screws, which, oh, God, dog, man. I bought more screws. Those are expensive. Anywhere from 14 to damn near $30. The silicone, the paint. This the 6 that I used last time I watched. That was $56. And there's other things. the tongue oil and the mineral spirit. We use some up there, and I've been using the rest of it down here. Uh, you can price that for yourself. I got to get some more of that. The small little white mold killer that was about $30 something, 35 I think. Excuse me. And then the Flexo was roughly a little more than that. That little tiny little can of Flexo, which is still about a little more than half, which is going to be for the roof. That was $35. The bolts, the washers, and the insulation, and that's just two. And then we got the quarter inch, not that the quarter or the half-inch plywood that's sitting over there, which is going to start going on the side of the walls. The door, that was I built that off of a single whole stack of 2x2s and 1x2, and oh man, I would have to sit down and write down the price. And I am nowhere done. Like, we've got tons of lumber. Well, not tons. We've got plenty of lumber. Like, y'all know that. We're still gonna need more. It's just what it is. So I don't know. I'd say roughly what? What do y'all think? About 600 so far? Maybe a little more. And that's not including the tools that besides the ones I didn't have that I got just for this. Which luckily I got it on the sale. I haven't even bought the wires, the 10 and 12 volt wires. I haven't got the fuse bus, the inverter I really want, and the jackery or whatever, batteries in series I get. The solar chargers, and then the lithium ion, the 1,000 watt hour. That is expensive. If somebody Google that right now, tell me what the price is. 700 to 800. Okay, Z. Yeah. So it's roughly about that. Okay, yeah. I would guesstimate that. And then with all the stuff that's in there, I haven't used. So you know what I mean? Which is remnants of that, and then stuff that is the full stuff that I took. I opened up another stack, and so I still got a lot more to do. It's nowhere near done, but it's closer to being half as far as the hull. Now you got to think about, I've got to use plywood to get the insulation on the side, get the side panels, get the box built, get the flashing for that. That's expensive. Then I got to get the plywood for the back. All right, there's two. And then the plywood for the front, I still got to level that out, plane it out. And then underneath the bedding, that's going to be a whole piece of plywood and another quarter. Shit. I'm just going to keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? Probably looking around. That's what roughly a lot of people build this for, up to 4,000. So I'm looking at that. But that's with the innards and everything. Definitely going up tomorrow to cut that damn wood to get that cubby belt and the side panels. Let that dry. I need to grind those down before, because I'll forget tomorrow and be like, oh damn, I gotta grind it down. And then once I get those on and insulation, then I'll drill the last two holes and get those bolts in as well. And I got to get the stuff for the deck, which I'm going to use. Someone was saying, use the ceramic. I'm not using no damn ceramic. I really want to use a cherry red. The partial boards you slide together and get everything fitting perfect. Get them cut perfect. And yeah, I want to do the side, same for the sides. I want to do it with the stone and then the cherry red and the wood board going up, give it that 60s, like, you know what I'm saying, and Midwestern. Like your uncle's Vietnam vet's basement that had the pool table and the TV and all that, and had that velour, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. Oh, gas. Whew. So I got a ways to go. Money makes you experience. What the price was so many. Exactly, bro. Yeah, absolutely. It's I'm enjoying this. if anything, I'm enjoying this. I would rather have 100 people teaching them how to do things that's not normal. Yet this right here, this beats it. This is this is fun. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. So see what I did? I'm gonna use that 2x10 right there. I'm not going to cut no more wood up and make some damn then they have to turn around and figure out how I'm gonna use it right now. I'm gonna use that crappy piece of wood and put 2 screws on both sides, and that's gonna be how I balance to get that friggin' thing up on there and get it level. And that's another thing. Getting the screws and the bolts that I have for it in the back of the truck, getting that in there, getting the witch guard on top to make sure it's flush. I gotta sand these a little bit, just a little bit, once I pull them in, because they're gonna, when they come in, they're gonna peak up just a little bit, about 1.5 millimeters, maybe 2, and get that front where it's level. So when I screw all that glue and screw it all down, that bedding ain't going nowhere. Especially when I start putting the cross members and everything, it ain't. It's going to be solid, and then I build out. That's going to be strong too, because you see the hanging over the top, right? Now, just like the back, it's going to be sturdy. It's going to be very sturdy. So I can't wait to get that up there and then crawl up on it, probably have the whole thing lean forward and be like, "Ah, somebody help! Get me out of here!" Anyway, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this. And this is, yeah. It'd be good to have about 5 or 6 of my little Mexican homies. Yo, come on through, man. Lift this up and put it on the truck. Oh, we can do it. No short man. They'll get it up and on there. I'm trying to tell y'all something, but they get it up on there, but they lift that thing up and slide it right there. And they'll be like, "Is it on there? Ain't nothing broke." I'm telling you, man, for real, for real. So, but yeah. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see the bedding going up. We'll see the bedding going up, and yeah, we can start framing it all the way and getting it enclosed. Still monsoon season. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna have no little niggas run up and there ain't no way I'm having black folks, you understand? We only white folks allowed up in all this stuff. I can't even get it, my voice is so dry. I'm trying to backward. I can't even get a spit right. Anyway, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna sign off, guys. Get this thing on charge. Put it in the hopefully I'll have to put it in the freezer. It's getting a little cool. And continue, press forward, I guess you could say. Hopefully I don't get bit by no damn centipede. Thank goodness it wasn't poisonous like the ones in Puerto Rico and certain places. That thing hurt like a bastard, man. Oh, hey man, I just grabbed that thing and threw it on the floor. I hit it with the damn bug thing. Zit! I didn't kill it. It's armor. It just curled up and then it straightened out and it started walking. I picked it up and helped his ass out into the woods. Don't you be like that damn cop, that snake, and bit me. At least the snake for the first 5 or 6 times didn't strike out at me. I think I pissed it off. Bad impression, but you never know. A snake will strike you at any time if it's uncomfortable. If it, no, I can't afford that. All right. I don't need my heart weakened and more poison to fight off like I'm some damn experiment. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. Yeah. Unless they want their end to come quick, right? Fucking come with it. It's doubtful. I like that doubt. And then we move on to the next. I told you they're stupid. And they really are. Everybody going, we can keep you alive forever? Oh, bullshit. I can let go of this anytime. I can let go of this any damn time. I'm well versed in practice. I'll let go of it in a heartbeat. When I was telling people that you're not brain dead in the hospital when they're telling you that, that's because the only way you get an organ is you got to be alive. So when they call it, you're still blood pumping. Your brain doesn't stop. hears, you sees, and knows. You hear, you see, you know. I told you this is a disease we're dealing with on our soil. All right. But I appreciate y'all. Nobody put my Cashapp up. I hear it. Bills. Anytime's a good time to resurrect through the breath. There is no death. Exactly. Let's get on. Let's get on to where they're trying to keep us. Now we're supposed to do it physically. Who's to say we're not? They have no clue. I'm not here to throw that around, you know. But anyway, let me get over here and sign this crap. I'll see you guys in the AM. I'm gonna put this on the charge. I think it's cool enough now where it ain't gonna be this damn phone 100 degrees. Got to put it in the freezer, retard stuff. That's just get on my nerves. All right. Well, see y'all in the AM. I will be uploading a video too, maybe two. All right. All right, guys.